Welcome to GM Talks. Do you want to improve at chess? I mean, really improve, become much better, get a bigger understanding of chess? Well, I got some tips for you today. One of them is to stop playing so much Blitz. The problem with Blitz is that it's so addictive and it's so much fun, and it crowds out the real work you need to do. So listen up. The thing you need to do is work on the hard stuff. That is deliberate practice. That is, if your endings are not up to speed with what level you want to play at, you need to get that technique in order. If you don't understand the positions as well as you should, if for instance, say you got 1500, you want to become 1800, and you're like 35 years old, then you need to work hard to get that understanding that the 1800 player have. That is, you have to understand the openings, you have to understand the middle games, you have to calculate as well, and this means deliberate practice, hard training. We know the Eisenhower Decision Matrix is one where you have four different boxes. One of them is things that are urgent and important. That's the thing you always get done. That's also in life. This by the way, this Eisenhower Decision Matrix, I really like that. It's nice. It's such a good thing. Anyway, that's something you can do. Then there's this thing that's urgent but not important. That's like answering emails and blah 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 and things like that. And also it could be playing Blitz because it's urgent to make a move now, and maybe you're addicted to it, so you can't stop. I have this problem sometimes. I get very addicted and you just can't stop playing Blitz. And it's really annoying, and it hurts my job. It's procrastination at its worst. But enough about me. Then there is the important box is things that are important but not urgent. That is something like working out. You don't get the result by working out in just like, okay, you're gonna lift some weights and then you're gonna have big muscles. No, it takes time again and again and again and again. The same with getting a good technique, becoming good at chess. It takes time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of work. And then we have, of course, things that are not urgent and not important, and I think Blitz belongs there. Well, if you're a very young player, then you will probably learn by playing. So you can actually become much stronger by playing Blitz, and that's really nice. The thing is, at some point, you plateau. I have plateaued long time ago. I'm not getting better by playing Blitz, so I'm essentially just wasting my time. But it's, of course, a nice way to waste your time. It's fun, and also if you miss chess like I do, you just say, okay, I don't have time to play tournaments and so on, but I can play Blitz, and then you play a lot of Blitz. But if I really want to, for instance, say if I had a goal, I wanted to become a world champion for seniors or something like that. That's not a completely unrealistic goal. This guy, Georgian guy, Sturia, wins most of the time. He's got the same rating as me, so I should be able to do that. I have not managed to play it yet. Also, there was Corona and so on. But if I want to do that, then I should work on my openings. I should work on my calculation and so on. I should not spend my time playing Blitz. But okay, we're also gonna see some game, and I did play Blitz yesterday, and the last game I played, and I promised myself, and now I'm trying to opt in here, that I will not play Blitz anymore this month. So this is a promise. Also because I get so annoyed when I lose and become a bad loser. I think, okay, by the way, bad losers, they're okay. I like bad losers because I understand them. I understand Kasparov. I understand Carlsen when they get upset when they lose. If you don't get upset when you lose, of course, you should not be disrespectful to your opponent. But if you don't get respect when you get annoyed when you lose, you're just a loser, in my opinion. So but I think bad winners are much worse. That's like you win and then you also want to be an asshole. That's really stupid, I think. So bad losers, I understand. Bad winners, not so much. Anyway, let's see. I'm not gonna play Blitz anymore this month. So that's it. And if you catch me playing Blitz, you just write it in the comments, and and I will send you some money. The first one who got it. So yeah, $100. So if you catch me playing Blitz this month anymore, I'll send you $100 if you catch me. Anyway, let's get on with the game here. I am black against some guy here, and it's, well, I don't know who he is. So let's just stay anonymous here. And the thing with Blitz, of course, is this is the King's Indian. I play the King's Indian sometimes because it's more fun. Also trying to force myself to be aggressive. I'm not sure it's a correct opening. I think it's not correct opening. I think, and also I think the Queen's Gambit or Nymso Indian and Queen's Indian and so on is more fitting to my style. But this is much more fun. And of course, that is what Blitz is. But if you are serious, like I said, if you're serious about the chess development, don't play so much Blitz. Stop it and get on with the work. And this is the fianchetto variation, and E5, and E4, and take, and this line. The main line here is something like this, and here, and this. This I actually played in real chess 3 times and won all games. It's tricky for white. It's not so easy to play. Of course, I think white should be slightly better here, but it's not so simple. And black has a lot of hidden tricks, so it's very difficult to play for white. He played Queen C2, and I think taking on E4 is probably dangerous here. Maybe it's possible. I don't know. I think Queen C2 is not the standard move here. I played C6, and he played Rook D1, and I'm sorry, Rook D1 here. Of course, eyeing the queen here, and especially this pawn is the weak pawn in these kind of positions. Queen E7, Bishop F4, continuing the quest to attack this pawn, and maybe threatening something like, well, sometimes white can do something like this, and just and black get blasted with the knight coming in on C7 or something. The knight coming something like here, right? And it could be very annoying. So, but 95 makes sense, and it does attack here, and it does cover this pawn. And of course, this is a 3-minute blitz game. It's completely unserious, but it is fun. The thing you can say about blitz is that it does train you, like your this unconscious competence level you have to have when you play chess. That is, that you do something automatically because it's the right move. Here I play knight h5. I'm not sure that's the correct move, but I could see that his bishop had to go all the way back to square one, and I thought that was an achievement. I'm not sure now. A6 is probably a good move, actually, and he played bishop a3, and that's not the best move according to chess.com. So the bishop is putting pressure here, but there's nothing serious going on there. Everything is covered. So here I actually could play b5. B5 here is pretty strong, threatening C5 and B4 and something like that, and threatening C4 also, and it's not so easy for white to play this kind of position. Or B4, actually threatening B4, to be honest. So I played this move like, well, I was getting afraid that I knew this is something you never should play, but I just couldn't, and you don't have much time. So, and he played A3. He does not like to have my knight coming to D4. He wants to kick the knight, and this is of course what you do in this position. You're trying to get the center going, but he doesn't want the knight to jump in, and if it go there, it will also be able to go there because the pawn is gone, and so on. So, so he plays A3. And here I got a wild idea. I thought, maybe there are some C5 tricks. Okay, but then he have 95. There's also something going on in this diagonal. So I played Queen F6. That's a tricky move. and maybe a good move. I'm starting to be prepared to sacrifice something, and the queen is a bit. There are also some things here and so on. I'm not completely convinced it's correct. Also, the knight here is sort of out on a limb, and he played rook here, covering the knight. Of course, this is something you play on instinct more than anything. And maybe I could play bishop b5 here, but I got an idea. And the thing is, with when you play Blitz, is like you see things in flashes. So I played this move, which is kind of cool. Because it looks really stupid because of f4, but f4 is a huge mistake, and he does play that. Of course, attacking it. But by the way, getting this rook for the bishop is not always fantastic, because he might get great compensation for the exchange. Anyway, but his position is just a little bit weird if he can't play f4. Sometimes this move is also possible, and so on. f4. So, and here you can't calculate this completely. Well, I can't, but I thought this looks very good, and I could see that at least I would have a draw here. So going for the tactics, knight takes, and of course, if he does not do anything here, then I will just take this one and this one and be 2 pawns up, and he's completely lost. So what to do here? He played this move, and this loses instantly, and I have seen that. So check is a nice little move. The king is in trouble, and it looked very nice here. And here, when I played bishop a6, I had seen this position, and I thought that I could always give perpetual check if we got this position. But it turns out that it's much better than that. And by the way, I'm threatening to mate him. So he played this move, and can you see the solution here? By the way, if you want to improve at chess, you have to make a plan, a long-term plan and a long-term commitment on how to deal with it. First, you learn what's your issues, what you need to work on, what is it that you need to get better. A good thing is to look at the level you are at, and then look at the level you want to go to, and then try to analyze what they can do that you cannot do. And then try to, and then the next step is to find out how to get these skills, so you will be able to do what they are doing. Have you found a solution here? It's kind of nice. Check, of course, this is a double check. So we have a double check, means that the king always have to move. And by the way, I see these things very fast. I saw this like in the blink of an eye, because it's sitting in the unconscious competence level. So here we got this move, which is kind of a nice little thing, and he was, I think he think I blundered or something, and then of course this is checkmate. So a funny game, I thought, and I wanted to share you, as it was my last Blitz game in June. And yes, like I said, and the thing is, it's very difficult to make that plan and then make that commitment and then stick to it, and also it's a long plan. It takes a long time to become a good chess player. It's not like something you say, okay, I want to become like I want to have a GM technique, and then I will study rook endings for 3 days, and then I have a GM technique. No, you study rook endings hard. You try to really understand and deconstruct what they are about for many months, and then maybe you improve a little bit. So that's the really tough thing about chess. That is the improvement is so hard, and you really have to work for it. Anyway, it was not to discourage you from this. Also, you could of course watch videos here on GM Talks, where we have a lot of instructive material. I think we're especially strong on positional chess. So if you are if you need to improve your positional chess, then I think it makes sense to go here to watch some videos and study some openings and so on. For instance, with the isolated queen pawn masterclass, or the Carlsbad structure masterclass, and so on. This and if you have not already signed up, sign up for the email, sign up as a subscriber, and like, share, and so on. That's the least you can do, right, for this nice video. Thank you for